Hey y'all, this is my hashtag Stand Dare to Dream uh, contest entry. Hey guys, my name is Ryan McGarrigle and I am the founder of Pay It Forward Productions. It's a profit sharing production company, and I believe that it is far past time for a production company or any company to offer profit sharing. So, here we go. One of the things that actually got me on this path was, unfortunately, my brother was sexually assaulted while on set. I would love to say that this is something that's only happened once before, but unfortunately, it's far too commonplace. Luckily, since Weinstein, we've been making lots of strides to make sure that those people are no longer able to make a buck off of us. The crews, the people, we've just had enough. We think that there is a better way to do things. The writer's strike just last year is a huge indicator that now is the time that we should create something. So, like I said, my brother's sexual assault kind of was like the awakening point. During the same show, we had some crew that was fired unjustly. There's, again, lots of reasons why I believe Pay It Forward Productions is just going to be top of the line and set a new industry standard. And that is because I have created a business plan that has checks and balances. And one of those checks and balances is a 5 CEO system. So our 5 CEO system is very important for the checks and balances because essentially we have one CEO that is responsible for unscripted development, one CEO that's responsible for scripted development, another for indie films, another for mega, and then one for our social media. Now, the reason why I decided to go with a 5 CEO system is also I believe that 5 CEOs are better than one. There is a article out that says 5 CEOs are better than one. The reason why I think that a 5 CEO system is better than a 1 CEO system is because, well, quite frankly, I knew that if I was gonna be the CEO or this like sole CEO, the only person in charge, as a writer, I might love my script so much that I'm blindsided by it and I'm not able to recognize that it's either going to take all of our money and not make as much profit as we need, or it could literally bankrupt our company. So the 5 CEO system was actually in place because I knew that I would be a hellion. No, because I didn't want, anything to stop the company from growing and becoming a Goliath. I believe that, with the people that we have in place, we will definitely be able to grow uh, and create a foundation and a new standard of, just ethics inside the industry. Um, Now, like I said, there's a robust business plan here. It is extensive and has a lot of different factions, a lot of different things and shows that we're going to be wanting to doing. We have almost all of our content ideas have been copywritten, and we have about 40 people who have all signed a contract saying that they would work for Pay It Forward Production with no raise and no access to the profit sharing for 2 years, and that would allow us to create a actual foundation that we could build upon, using the profits to again just keep going with new pilots and new series and continue to sell them. Um, we have Sky Bailey, who is an amazing woman. She is the CEO of Scripted Development. You may not know who Sky Bailey is, but you definitely know who her little sister is. Now, her little sister is Haley Bailey, and she actually was the Little Mermaid in the Disney's live-action Little Mermaid. Sky, she shines as brightly as her sister does, just in a different way. The other people that we have are some Emmy award-winning costume designers, Patrick and Troy. We have Will, who was on Amazing Race, and he has his own Emmys. We have a lot of different people that were put into place because I've literally watched them over the years not only do the work, but go above and beyond and make sure that people feel comfortable and safe inside their set. Really want people to know that the shot is, we definitely need the shot, but it's not worth your life. Again, in Hollywood, we have seen, the accidental killing of people with firearms. And there are a lot of stories, unfortunately, that just are not brought to light on the news sources. So, unfortunately, there's too many people that are so short sighted that they insist that you put yourself in danger. So, that's one of the reasons, again, why I thought that now is the time to create Pay It Forward Productions. The cool thing about a profit sharing production company, they will, understand the difference between wants and needs. Because if they only go for what they need and not what they want, they'll be putting more money in their pockets by the end of the season. One of the things that we want to use Stand for Creators for is because right now I was so afraid of asking people for money in my family because I grew up in a small town called Goose Creek, South Carolina, and I've never known anybody to be rich. So I just don't have the means as far as funds. So Stand for Creators would actually give me a platform where I can sell my merch and get access to capital by offering something in return so that I'm not just asking for money and you don't get anything back from it. The other thing Stand for Creators would do is if I won this first prize, the $120,000 to pay my housing costs, let's be honest, my housing costs cost way less than that. And the extra money would actually be able to go to actually create the shows. One series to begin with, which is the highest return on investment, low cost rate, which is just plainly the Pay It Forward series. Now, the Pay It Forward series, you've seen very similar series like it, where people go out and they give out money or change people's lives for the better. So we would be doing the exact same thing, and we would be, utilizing social media to market and monetize, and that would be our first cheap show. Now, we do have another show series that we would actually sell to networks and not utilize on social media, and that one would be called EBT, Extreme Budget Traveler. Now, Extreme Budget Traveler is a show that showcases that even on a budget, you can have an epic adventure. The other thing that I believe that Stand for Creators would be good for, with us at least, is the fact that it gives us a storefront. It gives us all the tools to be able to actually create the storefront and change it to our settings. So we essentially already have core colors and our fonts and everything chosen, and everything has to be streamlined so that if you just happen to catch a glance of something, you recognize the color scheme and you're like, wait, I've seen that before. Hey. So my main struggles have been, well, to be honest, I don't want to be on screen. This right here, horrible. I hate it. I am very charismatic, yes, but I do not ever want to be on screen. That is not where I want to be. I want to be a writer. I want my name to be, showcased, but no one to know who I am. The other thing is money. Money. Again, I don't know anybody rich. I don't have access to the money. I, work 70-hour weeks, but it's what's considered a gig job. So I wanted to create Pay It Forward Productions so that we could continuously keep working. Like I said, I've watched these people and I've watched them sacrifice themselves, and I believe that Pay It Forward Productions, a profit-sharing production company, would be the answer to all of these problems. Look at his face. Anyway, again, that I'm rambling and I don't necessarily know how to finish this, but being on screen is a big issue. I am not the one, not the, I am not the, not the, not the one. Sky Bailey, Kenyatta Taste, our two CEOs, they are very photogenic, and they should be the ones that, go on and, do any kind of interviews. The other thing is money, money, money.